Hello, our friends, Evolutionary Energy Arts family.
Hello there, welcome back.
As always, guys, please do subscribe to all three channels. Hearts Home, we went over 1,100 subscribers. Yay!
Hooray, thank you, thank you, thank you.
Yeah, and the way I think of this channel is going to be, this is kind of the living your spirituality, practical, hands-on, how-to kind of side of things.
You know, I like that idea because the word practical is what everyone is looking for. It's like, how do I apply all of this information? Because when you start getting into spirituality, when you realize that there's more to the world than what you've been taught, and you begin to dig around, oh my gosh, the information just floods in like a fire hose. You know, it's crazy the amount of information you can run into. So we do our best by showing you guys how we do it.
Yeah, exactly. So these are some ideas, and by the way, make sure you are subscribed to EEARTS and also to Evolutionary Energy Arts. These are some ideas of how we can apply things in our life. And, what happens is for Cindy and I is we do our mantras, we do our meditation, we get in ideas. This is exactly what happens. So this is what this came from. Is this morning's meditation, and there's more that we're going to be sharing with you in the days coming up, of course. We've talked about Masaru Emoto's experiments on water many, many, many times. Many people are familiar with this. Water takes on the frequency of the intent put into it. That's pretty simple. That's really, that's it in a nutshell. As you see, you can see that water, it takes on these beautiful shapes, and yes, they do look like snowflakes when they come down. But you could see, Fujiwara before prayer, Fujiwara after prayer. Yeah, our prayers, our intent, and when we verbalize things, and again, when we were talking about mantras, and, should I verbalize? Yes, verbalize. Put the frequency and the signal out there. It's more powerful that way. You can just simply think it in your mind at times that, might be a little weird, to be, in the doctor's office. Om Gam Ganapatiye Nam. Yeah, no, maybe do it a little quietly to yourself or something, But, you could still do it quietly to yourself. Om Gam Ganapatiye, that type of thing. Or, if you feel uncomfortable, just think it. But whenever you have the chance to say something and put it out there into vibrations and frequency, think about it. When you throw a rock in a pond, it sends ripples all out, all over. It's the same thing when you use your voice.
Mm-hmm. Right. And I just want to make the little tie between the liquid and the understanding that our bodies are a lot of liquid. So anything that can be patterned, that's how we pattern our bodies. And that's how I woke up. And that's one of the first things that really changed my attitude on everything, is that, wow, if I'm cursing inside of my head somebody else, guess who's getting poisoned? I'm just poisoning myself. It's not that any bad intention is going to them. So I really got a handle on that. And I started to mind my thoughts and find ways to make my thoughts better. Get distractions are really, really wonderful. If you have pets and you're in a bad mood, go hug your pet, go find something to do. Color. Always have available a list of things that are full of gratitude if you get angry, because that's really not going to resolve anything. I mean, sometimes I run into situations where I freeze, because I might not know what to do. That does happen. And when it does, I turn to my pets, I get myself distracted, I do something that's definitely on the positive side of things.
And your prayers, your intention makes a difference. It truly, truly does. It's undeniable. Undeniable. We're going to take a look on EEARTS and maybe also on Evolutionary today, again, a little bit deeper into all this in a different sense. But what I wanted to give you here is just something that's really, really practical that you can implement every day. And so as you can see, just how beautiful these patterns are. And look at the words you discuss me. It's disharmonious. The words you fool. It's just so obvious. Emotions are so important. And in this world, everything is kind of all about the logical brain, the left brain. Think logically now. No, feel into things. Learn to feel into things. Feel intentions. Again, the politicians will give us everything we want to hear, but they have no intent of following through. Many people have done their own experiments, as you see here, somebody's rice experiments with love you and I hate you written on the jars. Now, this is part of what I wanted to get across right now to you guys, practicality. If you have like a favorite cup that you're always drinking out of, one of the things you could do is label that cup and put down health, abundant, vibrant health. You could do that. You could put down clarity, peace, love, any sort of positive attribute that you want to take into yourself. You can write it on your cup. You could paint it on your cup. You could just simply take a little label, put it on the cup, and then when you wash it, take the label off, unless it's gonna end up getting washed away. Or if you feel artistic, you could go ahead and make yourself a talisman out of the cup itself by painting positive affirmations on the cup. And take a moment before you imbibe and just send the intentions in. Visualize yourself sinking your roots down into the earth. Feel the tingling of the earth's energy coming through the feet. Also, visualize yourself drawing down the heavenly energy through the crown chakra. See the energy pouring up from the earth, down from the heavens, and then out of your hands into the cup and charging whatever it is you're going to be drinking, water or whatever your preferred beverage is, with positive light, healing, and feelings of levity and positivity and vibrancy. Charge your drink and charge your food. This is why, again, we are admonished to pray over our food, and it doesn't really matter so much what tradition you are using as much as the strength of your intention.
And it really, truly is life-changing when you start to charge your water. Even if you don't want to write on your cup, whenever you fill that cup full of water or liquid, charge it with your hands. Put your hands over it and just think of love. Think of something that's really pleasant. Think of, happy times in your life. Think about fluffy kittens, bunnies, and just allow that energy to flow into the liquid and change it. I've heard of people have cups where they can put crystals inside of the cup, and just really make it theirs. And the more time we spend on ourselves and helping ourselves, actually we reflect that out into the world.
Yeah, turn your bath time into a ritual, and so when you're done pouring the bath water, or even as you're pouring the bath water, charge it with crystalline light. If you have a lot of aches and pains, you could visualize the light as a sky blue. If you're lacking in energy or you're fighting some sort of infection, maybe see it as a crystalline emerald green. Again, the color is a frequency which can correlate to what is needed in the body. So, we've done a lot of videos on this too. So search through the playlists on energy healing and you will find it. Again, everything in this world is all about the person having the experience. This is how it's set up. This is how this matrix works. And we're also heading up into a higher density where there's going to be more miracles and magic in our everyday life. And it's time to take advantage of that because, again, the dark side's always doing their dark magic. We have to counteract that with our light magic, or our white magic, so to speak. So you can also go down to, the lake nearby, the river nearby, the stream, the pond, whatever it is, and charge that body of water. You can even charge the rain when the rain is coming in. Visualize, put your intention out there. Maybe, raise your palms to the sky. There's a lot of little hints. You remember in the Bible, when there's a battle raging and Moses has his hands up. Then when his hands start dropping down, the battle starts going wrong. Oh, raise those hands. Okay, there you go, because you have chakras in your palms. And those are major energy centers for working on people energetically. And so when we're sitting here and we're having a session with somebody's over in England or Germany or somebody in South Africa or Australia, New Zealand, which we have regulars all over the place, it doesn't matter how far we are. There's quantum entanglement. At some point in time, everything was one, and everything will be one, and everything still is one. There's basically just kind of an illusion going on. So distance doesn't matter. It's all about intention. Charge it. See it again. Charged with positive energy. This makes a big, big difference. Everything is energy, and that's all there is to it. Match the frequency of the reality that you want. You cannot help but get that reality. It can be no other way. This is not philosophy. This is physics, Albert Einstein. And then if you want to find out about the secrets of the universe, think in terms of energy, frequency, and vibration, because ultimately everything is consciousness. And matter is just a temporary manifestation for consciousness to have an experience at a certain vibratory frequency.
Mm-hmm. So we really thought that we would give you this information in hopes that you could use it on your own to change the world situation without going into too much depth and negativity. We know that there's a lot of problems across the country and across the world, and you can make a difference. And if you're sitting there home alone thinking, what can I do? Your energy is so valuable and it is so needed. And you can point that energy even up to the clouds and heal the water that's holding itself in the clouds. So when it releases down and it heals the earth. You can even look to your pets and ask your pets to help. They are extremely telepathic. Just because they don't speak with their mouth doesn't mean they're not speaking to you. There's so much we can do. And when you call others in to help you, it just simply gets more and more powerful. So we definitely are not in a position where we are helpless, no matter where we're at on the planet. We can do something. And that's really been what's hidden from us this whole time, is the fact that you are a co-creator and you, just you, can make a huge difference.
Yeah, and it just hit me too that what it's like a little voice is saying you are manifesting this part of the prophecy by doing these things. When the earth is ravaged and the animals are dying, a new tribe of people shall come unto the earth from many colors, creeds, and classes, and who by their actions and their deeds shall make the earth green again. They shall be known as the warriors of the rainbow. Yeah, so that's who we are. So again, put your intentions out there. The earth is going to rebound. Keep your health for yourself. Charge your drink, charge your food, charge your bath. Again, go down, and you don't even have to go down. You could sit, because again, everything is all interconnected. You could sit in meditation in your yard or in your favorite chair and just visualize the streams nearby, the rivers nearby, the ponds, the lakes. See them all coming back to perfect health and perfect form. See the earth recovering from the toxicity that has been spread upon it. As always, guys, much love. Thanks for your support on Ko-Fi and Patreon. We couldn't do it without you. God bless and namaste.
Namaste.